Music You Know TV with Angie T. Now, why would I be saying that? I don't know. I guess it's because I'm Stephen A. from ESPN.
Music lovers, I'm here with Stephen A. Smith on Music You Know TV. How are you doing?
How are you? How's everything?
Good. I want to get right to it and find out, how did you nail that only interview with Dwight Howard leaving the Lakers? How did that happen?
He called me, and you mean the interview with him or the news story? He called me and asked me to fly to Houston.
Oh, you? Wow, that's awesome.
He called me and asked me to fly to Houston. I mean, listen, sometimes guys are going to talk to you, sometimes they don't want to.
Yeah.
But I've been covering the NBA for close to 20 years. I know these guys. You know, I respect them no matter how much I have to call them out from time to time. I respect the heck out of them. I appreciate their gifts and what they bring to the table.
Wow.
And more importantly, the one thing that I'll say about myself, tooting my own horn, is this. I never, ever, ever root for them to fail.
Oh, that's it.
I
right
don't.
there. Okay.
I pride myself in that. I have my life. I have a wonderful family. I have wonderful friends in an inner circle. I've been blessed to be successful in my career. I don't hate on anybody, and I want them. I literally want them to succeed, and I'm literally upset at them when they don't succeed, because I want their success. And if they talk to me, anybody that talks to me, there is no athlete on this planet Earth that I have ever covered that can say they looked at me as a reporter and saw somebody who wished they failed. I don't. I want them to succeed. I wish they all could be successful. I wish they all could get paid. I want them happy. I want them prospering. But when you don't do the things that you're supposed to do, then I have a job to do too. That's how I get paid. And I'm going to do my job, because none of them offered to pay my bills.
That's the truth. Wow, that's deep. That's awesome, though. Always push people to succeed. Tell us about literacy and education right now.
Well, for me, it resonates with me. I'm a person that got left back in the 3rd grade because I had a 1st grade reading level, went to summer school, got my stuff up to the point where I got promoted to the 4th grade at the end of the summer, so it seemed like I didn't get left back, and then went through the 4th grade, had a 1st grade reading level again, and got left back again, this time for the whole year. It was 37, 38 years ago. I can still remember, as clear as day, the kids in the neighborhood laughing at me, calling me a dummy, saying that I was an idiot. They were getting promoted and leaving me behind. It was the most humiliating experience, maybe, of my entire life. And I swore at that time, because I knew I wanted to play ball and all of this other stuff, I swore at that time no one would ever laugh at me again because of my lack of education. That simply would not happen. And from that moment forward, I've been on just the ultra mission of making sure that you might hate me, you might snarl at me, you might talk about me behind my back, you might do whatever you want to do. But the one thing that I would never be called again in my life with any degree of validity was a dummy. And so I was on a mission to educate myself from the time that I was 7, 8 years old, and I have never relented. Reading multiple newspapers a day, reading books, watching stuff on the news and television, paying attention to current events, making sure that anybody that looks at me sees an educated black man that they would never think about calling a dummy. And that has been my mission for almost the past 40 years, and it will stop when I die.
Wow. You guys just heard that education and music, education definitely the key, bringing people together. Tell us something about music. What are you listening to? What artists are you into right now?
You know what? I'm from the hip-hop generation. I'm a Jay-Z fan, no doubt about it. But what I really, really like to listen to is I really, really like R&B, and I'm becoming more and more of a Donnell Jones fan. Of course, I like the old school stuff. I mean, I'm a Teddy dude. I'm 45. I'm a Teddy dude. Luther. You know, I mean, you know, the Temptations. The Isley Brothers. I mean, I still listen to that stuff all the time. I like R. Kelly a lot. I like his music a lot.
How did you like his performance on the BET Awards?
It was impressive. We all know that R. Kelly is a brilliant musician. We have questions about him in other areas, but his music is no joke. But you know, Trey Songz is big time. I mean, I listen to that kind of music. I listen to my hip hop when I want to stay awake and I'm driving, but when I want to relax and chill, I'm in R&B, soul. I'm that type of dude. I mean, that's just who I am. I'm that Steve Harvey mindset. That's when music was music. That's me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Music lovers, you just heard that on Music You Know TV. It's all about music and education. Bridge the gap and get educated. Thank you for watching.